Okay, so explain why x squared to the third is equal to x squared times x squared times x squared. Well, that's what to the third power means. It means to take this thing and multiply it, make it three factors of itself, multiply it by itself twice, x squared times x squared times x squared. But x squared is just x times x, and then it's times x times x, and then it's times x times x, so that's just 6x's being multiplied, which is x to the sixth. So b to the third power to the fourth power means b to the third times b to the third times b to the third times b to the third. And each one of these b to the thirds is b times b times b times b times b times b times, again, b times b times b times b times b times b. And that's 12 b's being multiplied, so it's b to the 12th. Okay, down here we've got n to the third raised to the fourth. So we got n to the third times n to the third times n to the third times n to the third, that's what that means, times n squared squared, which is n squared times n squared. Well, we just kind of learned that this is going to be 3n's and another 3n's and another 3n. That's 12n, so n to the 12th, and this is going to be 2n's and another 2n's multiplied, so that's n to the 4th. And then this is n to the 12th times n to the 4th. That's going to be 12n's times 4 more n's. That's 16n, so it's n to the 16th. And here we've got z times z squared times z squared, but to the third power. This z squared to the third just means z squared times z squared times z squared. So we get, and in turn, that z squared times z squared times z squared equals z to the sixth. So now we have z to the first, if you want to think of it like that, times z squared times z to the sixth. So that's z to the third times z to the sixth, which is z to the ninth.